About to hit you every weapon under your feet with this one. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It's time to talk about a fight that should be coming up soon. They saying Showtime want it. They saying Jaron Ennis for sure want it. All we waiting on is my boy Keith Thurman from what I'm hearing now, but I heard a statement. I'm not saying it's true and factual, that Keith Thurman saying he willing and ready to go and take this fight with Jaron Ennis. This going to be a barn burner right here. This needs to be on Spence and Crawford undercard. Bro, if Showtime will bless us, if PBC, Al Heyman, if those guys and whoever Terrence working with all will bless us with that on an undercard of Crawford versus Spence, that will be an amazing pay-per-view fight. You will see boxing fans selling blood. Do you hear me? Boxing fans will start selling cocaine. Do you hear me? To get that fight and order that fight, bro. I will work 2-3 double shifts to order that fight and make sure I'm able to enjoy it. Do you hear me? That will be major. Keith Thurman versus Jaron Ennis. Terrence Crawford versus Errol Spence Jr. And then we probably have another good fight, a third. Come on now. Steven Espinosa, y'all trying to make y'all some money. Y'all better line them fights up and put them on the same date. That's got to go on the undercard of Spence Crawford. Do you know, man, that'll be amazing. But to the fight now. All right, we know, man, that'll be a badass card. I'm telling you. That'll be bad. That'll be awesome. All right, Keith Thurman. Y'all don't know, there's a lot of people, they think I'm a Terrence Crawford fan because I show him respect of what he able to do in the ring. No, nigga. I'm a Keith Thurman fan. I don't switch up. I don't fade off. I ain't a bandwagon. Keith Thurman is my favorite fighter. Keith Thurman versus Jaron Ennis will bring Keith Thurman right back into the top of that welterweight division. Because this is a guy that people saying that the big guys with the guys with the titles, don't want to fight. So that would be the best thing for Keith Thurman, is to go up and possibly beat Jaron Ennis in a fight. That'll be the best thing for him, especially coming out the loss of Manny Pacquiao. You got to look at the age difference, of Boots. Boots 29, Keith Thurman 33. The height, the height advantage, which ain't number 3 inches, but, he's still taller than Keith Thurman. Reach is way longer than Keith Thurman, 5-inch reach advantage. I think Keith Thurman is at 69, and Jaron Ennis is at 74-inch reach. So it's going to be real difficult for Keith to get in there, but, I'm still going to ride with my dog, Keith Thurman, all the way. Because one thing y'all got to think about is experience. Now, true enough, Jaron Ennis is 27-0, but who are those 27-0 names? Keith Thurman got more ring experience. He done been in there with all the better champions, with all the better fighters. I think a lot of people going to count out Keith Thurman. Jaron Ennis is a big so-called welterweight who I know is really a 154-pounder or 160-pounder making a 147. That's why he in such a rush. Like I say, no disrespect. I'm just speaking my opinion on what I feel about Jaron Ennis and what he's doing. He's a hell of a fighter, very talented fighter, could switch from orthodox to southpaw. Very talented, strong. I see that. But I just think that he's in a weight class that's too small for him, and he's trying to rush himself into some titles before he get too big. And that's why I think he pushing and rushing so fast like that. Him fighting Keith Thurman I know it's going to be difficult. Then also he's a switch hitter. He can go from different angles on Keith Thurman. But I think people forget about who Keith Thurman is. Y'all need to stop looking at the Manny Pacquiao fights and go back to the fights before Keith Thurman was, before he lost to Manny Pacquiao. You know what I'm saying? Go check out that Keith Thurman and then come back and tell me what y'all must have forgot about my boy Keith Thurman. It's the same dude fought with a hematoma over his head, fight with injuries. So, I think people are crazy, to even count out Keith Thurman in that situation with Jaron Ennis. Let me see. is Thurman going to fight Boots? Honestly, like I said in the statement before, I heard that Keith Thurman said he's willing and he's ready to fight Boots, but that's just what I heard. We hear a lot of things. I can't confirm it, but it is still something to talk about. I want this fight on the undercard of Spencecrawford. It got to go under there. This they shouldn't sell. They will make so much more money with this fight added to it. People will break the bank. I don't think Thurman should fight Boots. I think he should fight Boots because it'll bring him back to the limelight. It'll bring him back to where he needs to be at. You know what I'm saying? For me as a fan of Keith Thurman and me seeing Keith Thurman become a welterweight two-time champion, unified champion, you know what I'm saying? I would love to see Keith Thurman back at the top echelon, mentioned again as a threat to other 147 pounders. So I would love to see Keith Thurman back up there and doing that. Forget about the Pacquiao fight. What about the Barrios fight? Do we forget about that too? I mean, the Barrios fight, is basically a coming back in fight. Getting the rust off. He been gone 2 years. You know what I'm saying? I ain't like the opponent, but at the same time, it can't. 2-year layoff. He came back. That's all I was happy about. I really can't complain about the Barrios fight. I didn't like that he was an opponent of Keith Thurman, but I guess, he just got the rust off from what I'm seeing from it. So I would love to see him fight Boots next. I love Keith, but with him being old, I'm worried about body punches versus Boots. Oh, yeah. I'm happy you brought that up. That's very much talked about with Boots. Keith Thurman about getting hit in the body. But you want him to fight. Yes. I think that'll be I think that's the best thing for him. If you want to be at the top again, that's the best thing for him. Everybody, man, come on. Y'all need to cut that out. I'm not even finna go to this waiting on Bud to sign no contract. They ain't. Floyd Mayweather already said. They ain't nobody said. They ain't doing nothing about. They talking about that fight. They ain't signing no contract. Floyd Mayweather already said that. He said, if you don't hear from me or Al, that fight ain't finna happen.
All right, man. What up, man?
He said that fight ain't finna happen. They say same fight regardless, both guys athletic. That's a beautiful fight. And then to be on the undercard, man, how can we complain about that? How can we complain about that? That on the undercard of Crawford versus Spence, and then we got another welterweight fight with them too. Can you imagine the trash talking, the call out of who win or whatever? Man, come on, man. Y'all crazy. Yes, Keith Thurman should fight Boots. Do I believe Keith Thurman can beat Boots? As a Keith Thurman fan, yes. It's all about experience. It's all about seasoning, and it's all about steel sharp and steel. I do. Keith Thurman a different. Y'all must forgot. I'm just gonna tell y'all like this. This is a fight for y'all to make y'all understand what y'all done forgot about my dog, Keith Thurman. Go and watch Keith Thurman versus Diego Chavez. Keith Thurman versus Diego Chavez. He ain't forgot. I mean, my boy just took down. He set a break. He had a break. They getting good money. He want to relax. Keith Thurman is now back. And y'all gonna see the dog come back for real. Keith Thurman ain't nothing to play with. I don't know why y'all. Pacquiao got him, okay. Pacquiao got him. That's all good. I don't even want to bring up nothing from what was heard about the fight or before the fight. I'm not gonna take Manny Pacquiao's win away from him, even though Keith Thurman is my favorite fighter. You understand? I'm not gonna do that. He got one time, but I'm telling y'all. That's why his name One Time, because he got one time. That's gonna be it. Last time Thurman fought was the Barrios fight. That's been a little minute too, though. He went 12 rounds with Barrios. Yeah, but Barrios won. See, when people bring that up about Barrios, he went 12 rounds with Barrios. Barrios, from what Rolly Romero said when he fought Tank, because people want to keep talking about Tank knocked out Barrios. They said Barrios had to sit in a bathtub for almost 6 to 8 hours before he fought Tank. They say he had to sit in a bathtub for 6 to 8 hours before he fought Tank, which is the reason why Tank knocked him out. Okay? Him going 12 rounds with Barrios moved up another weight class to 147. Then I think Mario Barrios, you know what I'm saying? Come on, man. He moved up into a weight class. He was bigger. And look what Keith Thurman did to his nose. Come on, man. That right there show you if he could take Keith Thurman punches and Keith Thurman can go up to 154. That show y'all that boy was weak as hell in that fight when he was fighting Tank. That wasn't him. That wasn't Mario Barrios. That was a weaker version of Mario Barrios. This man had to sit in a bathtub, bro. Did you hear Tank deny that when Rolly Romero kept saying that? He said, you keep talking about you got all this knockout power. He said, what? He said, the only reason you knocked out Barrios is because that man was in a bathtub for 8 hours. Hey, I don't ask Barrios now. I ain't got nothing to lie about. This man, Rolly Romero, who's a boxer, who said this on stage in front of them. They didn't deny it. They didn't say, no, that didn't happen. He said, boy, was looking like an avatar. Yeah, he was looking like an avatar, no lie. I was like, damn. Like, I don't know what, Keith must have had a brick in his glove. I'm talking, his nose was like pushed in. I'm talking about like pushed in, you know what I'm saying? They lying, he took the L, that's all. Man, y'all don't believe. When it come to Tank and Spence, y'all think them niggas, y'all think they Neo or some shit. I already said, what Riley got to lie on Tank about? Riley done said in the gym that Tank be crying, bitching, hopping out the ring. He be getting staggered by niggas. Y'all, you know what y'all do? And I'm just saying, fans of Tank now, y'all see them clips or the clips of the sparring that they show you. You see what I'm saying? It's just like regular TV. That's why I don't watch TV. They show you what they want to show you. See, they give y'all the video of Tank sparring when Tank is beating up people. See what I'm saying? They don't give you the video when Tank going in there and somebody handling Tank. See, they ain't gonna never give you that. Don't get it confused. It's TV. You know what I'm saying? It's video. They give you the Ivan Red Cashes. They give you the other whatever they got names or not. Montana Loves and all that. Yeah, they gonna show you all that, but they ain't gonna show you when he's stepping up with them dudes who really coming in there to tap that ass and sparring. You ain't gonna get them videos. You see what I'm saying? That's what Riley was talking about. He said, I done seen them stunned, stanky legs, get out the ring crying, bitching, all that. But see, we don't know that. You want to know why? Because we're not there. No, it's not hating on Tank. It's just that Tank a human being just like me. I don't ride me in coattail. I just can't sit up here just because a video that they show and believe that, oh, he's just invincible. When I know it's factual. When I know it's factual from Mayweather Sr. and out of Devin Haney's mouth that he made Tank quit. But you didn't get that video, did it? I'm just, when I talk about this, bro, I don't know these dudes. I ain't making no money off this like that. I ain't making nothing. I ain't hating. Floyd Mayweather Sr. in video. Devin Haney on video said that Tank hopped out the ring. But see, you ain't gonna get no video of that. You gonna get him beating up on Ivan Red Cashes and oh man, come on, man. If Tank was really a real gorilla like that, then why he don't want to fight another gorilla? All these so-called gorillas don't want to go in the jungle and go at the other gorilla. That's just I don't like that about boxing. That's what I hate. It's not I don't have nothing against them. I don't know them as men. Everybody, a dog and a gorilla, go behind the gate. Go behind the gate. Open the gate up and go in there. That's all I'm saying. I don't have nothing against these men. If Tank a gorilla, let's see it. We ain't seen it. Riley Romero, Nunez, Isaac Cruz, 130. Man, Gamboa, this nigga couldn't knock out Gamboa on a bad leg. No, he knocked. What did he knock out? Did he go 12 round? Who went 12? I think that was Devin Haney or him. Boy, went 12 round with Gamboa, man. Old Gamboa. Fighting for a check, Gamboa. No disrespect, I'll fight for your check too, Gamboa. I would have gotten there and took a loss for your check too. I know you got paid. Yeah, crazy there. He ain't did nothing to be no idol. Do you see in real fights from cherry-picked opponents and people they choose from him to fight? Yeah, I see it. I do see that. Yeah, that's easy to to scout somebody and try to scout somebody to do something and beat somebody. That's all they do for him. They scout his opponents and then they set them up for him to beat them. Come on now. That ain't hard to see. Every opponent, everybody see that. But we back, come on now. We got to go back to Spence and Boots now. We got to go back to Spence and Boots. Spence and Boots, baby. I mean, not Spence and Boots. I'm talking about Keith Thurman and Boots. I'm sorry. But yeah, people got to understand, I think Keith Thurman can get him. And once again, before I got off, we had to talk about them body shots. All right, okay, you know what I'm saying? Keith Thurman, I can't lie, you know what I'm saying? Looked like he tender to the body. He had, Collazo hit him to the body. And, man, I thought about that today too, Blackbird. I was going to go in. I got to go in on him. For these niggas that's happy for us, this nigga birthday. What's good with you? But yes, I think Thurman can beat him, but them body shots, now that y'all say that, do worry me. But this is a heel Keith Thurman, though. This is what people not understand. And this is off 2 years, had time for his body to rest, coming back Keith Thurman. This is a strong Keith Thurman. And the animal that's in Keith Thurman that I've seen him bring out in fights, I don't think Jaron Ennis is really ready for what he gonna get into with Keith Thurman. I know y'all looking at the physicality and the size, but then you also have to look at the experience of Keith Thurman. Look how many rounds he's fought more than Jaron Ennis, the opponents that he's fought over Jaron Ennis. You know what I'm saying? You listen, Thurman can't take no body shot. If he fights Boots, that would be his last fight. It don't matter if he's here. I don't think so. I think it matters. I think being off, get him a time, not to go into a fight with injuries. You know what I'm saying? Even now, he done had a little layoff fighting Barrios. I think he probably in the best shape, or he healthy at this point, no injuries. I think right now would be the time to go into a fight with Boots. One thing he can't say is that, he not going to go into a fight like that coming off injuries. Because that ain't true. Hey, how you doing? Oh, shit. You had to put something in front of it. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That would be a great undercard fight. Keith Thurman versus Boots on the undercard of Crawford versus Spence. That's what we need, man. That would be a dream come true if we could get them two fights lined up together. I don't know what people talking about. Steven Espinoza, Al Heyman, line it up, make that happen. I'm telling you, that is a fight that's gonna sell. People gonna go crazy trying to get that fight. Told y'all, people gonna be trying to sell blood, man. Why do you think Boots' ceiling is? What do you think Boots' ceiling is? What do you mean, boxing nerd, by his ceiling is? What his ceiling is? And Boots the wrong man to be tender versus. I want Keith Thurman out though. I wouldn't count Keith Thurman. Yeah, Boots is the wrong fighter to go be tender anywhere against on your arm, leg, especially in the body. You know, I'm sure that's gonna be a target of Keith Thurman. Hopefully his team, recognize as a team though, they should recognize the weaknesses of a fighter and all that. Not saying that Keith Thurman even has a weakness, but I'm just saying as a team they should understand them. Like, we got to learn to stay away from these body shot Keith Thurmans. We're gonna create a distance, or we're gonna set up a new game plan, a new way of fighting, or something. But we can't sit up here and allow you to keep taking these body shots. That's what we're here for. That's why we your team. We got to get around it. It's a non-C fight. Ennis need to prove himself. Better dude versus better dude. Keith Thurman, washed up. Is you crazy? Man, what y'all crazy? Oh man, hey, what that Blackbird? Don't listen to that boy. Don't listen to that bullshit. That's a lie. Floyd Mayweather just got on there and said, ain't nothing going on with that fight till it's finished. All right, even Terrence Crawford said they just talking. Ain't nobody got no contracts yet. Ain't no contracts been sent to nobody. It's BS, total BS. Don't believe that. I saw it too, and everybody been saying it. That's not true. Boots will beat Thurman, so nothing will be learned. Boots will beat Thurman. Okay, we have a right to an opinion. I just want to see it. But I'm rocking with Keith Thurman all the way. Highest weight class do you think Boots' potential go to undisputed? Well, the weight class he should be in right now shouldn't even be 147. Boots is supposed to be at 154 or 160. He's not supposed to be at 147. Right now, Boots is down here trying to beat up on little, smaller guys. Well, I can't really say smaller guys with some of them. Can't say that with all of them. Because Spence, he damn near, he a 154 pounder, 160 pounder, making 147 too. Sean Porter used to be at 154. Keith Thurman used to be at 154. But when you coming in, Jaron Ennis just stated in another video where a guy asked him, a reporter asked Jaron Ennis, how much you weigh right now, Jaron Ennis? Oh, I don't know my weight. You a fighter and you don't know your weight? Because Jaron Ennis probably come in about 190. And he trying his best to make 147. Because he's supposed to be, he a bigger fighter than that. That ain't no hating, that's just being real. Keith Thurman about lateral movements on the best in boxing. He moves with pop. And yes, Keith Thurman can come off angles too, but Keith Thurman does this one thing that I hate that he does, this jumping in left hook. He does that a lot in fights. I hate to see him do that fight. He loves it. And that's how he got knocked down by Manny Pacquiao. I wish he would stop doing that or to come behind a jab or something with that. But he loves that leaping left hook. It's in the right weight class. Come on, bro. I thought bro. Oh, man, that That boy, just because you sit in a barbershop with boxers don't mean you know boxing. Because evidently you don't know nothing about boxing, that boy. You can physically look at Boots. You don't even have to know boxing to know he too big to be at 147. Look at him. In boxing, most fighters come in at a lower weight class. Even Terrence did it. Floyd Mayweather did it. Floyd Mayweather was a 130 pounder. Floyd Mayweather was a 130 pounder at 126. That's why his power changed. When he moved up to 130, 135, he wasn't knocking people out like that. Because he got to the natural guys of his size. That's why Floyd Mayweather was knocking dudes through ropes at 126. Because he was a 130 pounder or more. Crawford, when he was at 130, 135. Crawford was a 140 pounder. You always do that with a fighter. You put a fighter at a lower weight class. But come on, Dad boy, you can't fuck with me. You can't fuck with me, Dad boy. No, we ain't finna go there about who knows something about boxing. It's obvious. You can look at Jaron Ennis and tell he ain't no natural 147 pounder. Come on now. Sean Porter used to be big at 165 in the amateurs. I say Boots win first round. Damn, you just gonna do Keith Thurman like that? He gonna win in the first round? Is Fundora weight bully as well? No. I want to tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why Fundora is not a weight bully. This is why Fundora is not a weight bully. You look at the man. See, people looking at his height and thinking like, oh, is he a weight bully because of his height? He young, you know what I'm saying? 154. Could he possibly eat more and get bigger? Yeah, he probably could. But it depends on what his natural size is. He don't look like he ain't eat like that or something. You know what I'm saying? But probably because he be in fights. We ain't never seen him big before off season, you know what I'm saying? Off a fight to see how big he gets. But me being tall, me being 6'6", not my natural weight I'm supposed to be at, but where my body stays at is 180. And I'm skinny. You see what I'm saying? I ain't like muscular. No, I'm skinny. So no, I don't think he no weight bully. Not Fundora. I think it's just his size of his height. Jerry Hurd is a weight bully. Yes, sir, Jerry Hurd is a weight bully at 154. Jerry Hurd is really like a 168 pounder. He could be a 168 pounder, Jerry Hurd. Boots beat up on middleweights and even in his camp already talking about being a 3-division champ. So that tell you how big he really is. Boots beat up on middleweights. Who are these middleweights? That's the question you got to ask first. Who are these middleweights that he beating up on in sparring? Y'all got to understand, of course, they going to come, whoever team it is, they always going to come out and say, oh, this fighter is beating up on this person. They do it with everybody. Like they did it with Canelo versus Floyd Mayweather. They something telling Floyd while he's sitting at his pool to him, hey, have you heard that Canelo Alvarez is knocking out all his sparring partners? He said, my name is Floyd fucking Mayweather. He said, I ain't no fucking sparring partner. That ain't got nothing to do with me. It don't matter about no sparring with it. We beating up on and sparring. Like I just said earlier, yeah, you're going to see all the videos in the world when these superstars beating up on somebody. But you ain't going to see the videos when they end up getting beat up on. Like from what I heard, Larry Holmes used to beat a lot of champions' ass in sparring. Used to beat a lot of champions that people idolize to this day say he used to wear them out. So you ain't seen no video of that though, have you? Yeah, but you would have seen a video of that so-called idol or legend beating up on him though, wouldn't you? See what I'm saying? But y'all, it's time for me to go on down. I gotta get some work in. Oh, not true. I think Fight Hype just put up a video saying that the rumors about Spencecrawford are not true. So y'all just go to the Fight Hype right now. It just popped up in my phone. Y'all go check that out. Finna head down here and get my job done. Y'all love y'all. Thank y'all for y'all support. If you want to donate to the channel, y'all know where to go. It's in the description. And also, Keith Thurman will beat Jaron Ennis. I don't care what none of y'all say. I'm riding with my boy Keith Thurman. This is easy work boxing. I'm out, baby.